Welcome back. If you're planning to make s'mores during your outdoor adventure, you need to know how to make a campfire. Winston Reed and Dr. John Long show us an effective and safe way to start and put out your fire.
Summer is ramping up, so a lot of people are going to start going camping. We're going to show you how to start a campfire. This is Next to Nature. Dr. Long, we have all the ingredients to start a campfire. You have dryer lint, pine needles or pine straws, kindling, and regular branches that you found in the woods, even some moss over here. So how do we get started?
So when you're going to build a campfire, or any fire for that matter, if it's in your fireplace, what you want to do is start small and then work your way up. So you don't want to just take a log and try to stick a little bit of stuff under it. You want to make sure that the fire is got enough flame going before you stick any larger wood on.
So we might want to start with the dryer lint and pine straws, right?
So dryer lint burns really quickly, so I would start with that as a base. Then you can take some pine straw, loosely put over it. You don't want to smother it. That's another thing people do, is they put too much on at the same time and it'll smother it. So you want to make sure that's kind of spread. The other thing is this kindling here, a lot of people call it lighter knot, but it's the center of a pine tree that's aged and it's really flammable. You can light it and it'll come on like a match pretty quickly because it's just rich in pine rosin. Stick it on, if you can, stick it on that dryer lint. We'll start with it first.
All right.
No, you got it.
There we go.
It doesn't take much, and you can just leave that there. And just let that catch up, like I said.
Just let it go?
Yeah, no, leave it in there. Then you can take other things, like this is really dried stuff, so we can put that on there. You want to make sure that the fire has enough ventilation to breathe. You don't want to, again, don't want to smother it. And you just keep putting little things on top of it, and eventually it'll catch up. What I try to do is, again, this is hardwood, and I just, in addition to that, I try to put a little bit around there, and you want to kind of like build a little teepee out of it.
So the kindling makes the fire last longer?
It makes it hotter. It'll make it the fire burn hot really quick, and it'll last too.
Okay.
You know, it's dryer lint. Once you get the dryer lint lit, it doesn't take really all that long before it burns up. Same with the pine straw.
I see you have bricks for your border, but if you're out in the woods, you probably want to use
You can use rocks. And if you don't have rocks available, just make sure, if you're in the woods, just scrape back all the pine straw, anything that could catch up.
The important thing to starting a fire is taking out the fire.
Yes.
And that's why we got us a nice jug of water
That's
here.
right.
So we're going to go ahead and extinguish our fire.
And another thing, another thing to remember is when you put out the fire, you need to keep putting water on it until you can touch them with your hand, or they're cool to the touch anyway.
All right, we'll let you go ahead and put your hands on it.
Well, the way you do that is you don't just stick your hand in there. You turn this part of your hand over, and you can feel the heat still coming off of it. So turn it over.
All right, so if you're going camping this summer, you want to have your marshmallows and your s'mores.
Yes.
That's how you make a campfire. This is Next to Nature. We'll see you next time.